What?
Well, that's an opening.
Hi,
That's
welcome
just
to What
it.
Are We Reading?
This just in. Zane has daddy issues.
What are we reading, Daddy?
Oh God.
Funny you should ask that, son.
Oh,
We're continuing with the NES Godzilla Creepypasta. We're on Chapter 6, aka Extus.
Extus Flask. I made that joke last time.
You did. Anyway. This seems like it's a long chapter.
Probably.
You seem like you're a long chapter.
I am a long boy. I'm a long, long man.
Long horse.
Anyone seen those commercials? With Japanese gum?
Maybe.
No,
actually.
because I don't live in Japan.
There's a
You
thing
have
called
the internet.
YouTube.
Yeah, there's this thing called I don't watch advertisements because I sit in a corner all day.
I
and
don't
play video
tend
games
to look
instead
it
of
out,
watching TV.
seek it out either. It's just a thing that gets used in like memes and such.
Well, here's another thing. I guess I just don't watch memes. Shut up. God.
Anyway,
Saying you and I both know that's not true.
Wait. Shh. Shh.
anyway, we ready to start?
Yep.
You started the recording.
Sass me, boy.
Sass
Yeah,
him.
you're right. I'm sorry, Daddy. I won't sass you
Oh
again.
God. Stop. Stop. I will.
We talked about this, son. You
I'm
call me
about-
dad.
About to beat an ass.
Oh no, is Daddy gonna punish me?
You little
Oh,
shit. That's it.
Got
That's
it,
it.
Ichi now. Alright.
Run,
Fucking
Zane, it's not
shit.
too late.
We have Best Girl and Daddy. In the
I'm
brief
Tom.
instant.
And I am Tom. Hey.
Fuck.
Sorry, that was kind of mean.
Brief instant before the transition between Entropy and Extus, I was hoping that I would get Godzilla and Anguirus back. As the board appeared, I saw that half my wish was granted. I got Godzilla back, but no Anguirus. I would have preferred both, but despite Anguirus' neat abilities, I would have chosen Godzilla if I had to pick between the two.
Oh.
Loser.
You have a question.
Oh man, that's one of the things. One of my favorite video games of all time is Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee for the GameCube. And Gyros has a character on there, and he doesn't have a breath attack. No, he just has a sonic roar, and it's amazing.
Sonic
Rawr.
Yeah.
Rawr.
Rawr.
Oh god, you just reminded me of you know what? This is actually not appropriate. I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
I'll send
What
the
if you-
screenshot. I'm
What
not
if
gonna
you
send you
wanted
the full picture. It's just gonna be a screenshot.
Is it going to be in the not safe for work chat?
If it's just a screenshot, I don't have to put it in not safe for work.
Okay.
Oh God damn it.
Tom?
Yeah, it's my line. Extus had two different colored temples, white and pink. A pyramid, what looked like some modern buildings, and two other icons I couldn't figure out at the time. The new bosses were Kamanga, I think that's the giant tarantula, Gorosaurus, okay,
Yeah, Kumanga is the giant tarantula.
and Nakidora, whom I was dreading to see, let alone fight.
Yeah, because Gumo means spider, and that could also be pronounced Kumo.
Yeah.
Because kind of similar mouth shape.
With Godzilla back, I was excited again and eager to explore, yet still cautious. I went to the quiz level first, just as before. This time, Face's questions were more random than ever.
Okay. Jen?
Yeah.
You
Wait.
get all the questions.
You got the questions.
God fucking shit. It's been a goddamn day, hasn't it? Anyways,
Yes.
Go to heaven, but God said, "Rar XD."
fucking quiz 4. Do elephants breathe? Yes. Reaction, weird face number 2. What the? 2.
Yeah.
Have you ever been molested by a family member? Answer no. Reaction, weird face 6.
Oh, it gets.
This took a fucking turn.
Yeah.
Question 3. Have you ever raped anybody? Answer no. Reaction, weird face number 8. Question 4. Is green your favorite color? Answer no. Reaction, weird face number 10. Question 5. Is the computer the pinnacle of modern technology? Answer yes. Reaction, weird face number 4.
Everyone knows that the pinnacle of technology is Mark Zuckerberg himself.
I didn't know I needed a trigger warning in my Godzilla fanfiction.
Question 6. Are you a tough guy? Answer yes. Reaction, weird face number 12.
Are you a tough guy? No.
Ha.
I'm a brave boy.
Question 7. Can you fly? Answer no. Reaction, weird face number 9. Question 8. Can you stand on your head? Answer yes. Reaction, weird face number 7. Question 9. Do you hate raccoons? Who would hate raccoons?
Yeah, you could fit almost 2 of them up the human anus.
Damn it.
Llytic,
Yes.
what do you do in your spare time?
Definitely not that.
Anyways, answer no. Reaction confused. Question 10. Do you feel blame? Answer no. Reaction, weird face number 11. Question 11. Would you like a new monster? Answer yes. Reaction, surprised. Question 12. Will you miss me? Answer yes. Reaction, sad.
I was happy that I was getting a new monster, but that last question bothered me. Will you miss
When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I saw a cover of that song, and like someone did use like a gun for it, and it was amazing.
Oh, that fucking... Okay.
The Cup song from Pitch Perfect
Yeah,
back in 2016.
I know the cup song.
I think 2016. No,
My
it was
favorite thing of that is still the Vine that Josh Peck did, where he tried doing it with the glass cup and it broke, and he was just like, it just like screamed, and it was
I mean,
respect.
That's one way to do it.
I would scream too, honestly. Is face referring to when I finished the game, I thought. Since the revelation of the game's truly otherworldly nature, I wasn't sure what to think of face or anything else in the game. But something about that last statement gave me a genuine feeling of sadness from face. Face is the only good thing about this otherwise evil game.
Except for when it pulls those really creepy faces.
Yeah, but they're more silly than creepy, I think.
You're more silly than creepy.
Thank you. That's the first time anyone's ever told me that.
Oh
Most
God!
people say you're more creepy than silly.
No, most people don't even say I'm silly. Creepy.
People don't talk about me.
Oh God, Jane! Don't make
Fucking
me
hell.
feel bad for you when I'm mad at you.
Why? What are you mad at me for?
Probably calling her daddy.
Huh? Oh. Would you prefer mommy?
Oh
Well, there's rekindling the rage right there.
You know what?
my God.
You know what? I might have to make that fucking drive on Monday. I might have to make the fucking drive on Monday.
Nice.
You're not gonna say that when I'm done with you.
Speaking
I'm
of
gonna
you
give him
being
some
mad at me,
OTKCP.
What?
speaking of you being mad at me, Ishitan, that Rory did earlier reminded me of this image that I've specifically snipped for this chat.
Fucking. Oh, what the fuck did you do this time, you little shit? Hmm.
Can anyone guess what's happening in this picture?
Uh, uh, a few
I have a
things
few
pop
guesses.
into my head, and I don't like any of them. So
About to rip somebody's throat out.
I like both of those answers. Let's not continue this conversation in public. Or at least on recording. As I was thinking about this, the game had gone back to the board. I had a new monster, but I had no idea who it was supposed to be.
It's
yeah, what
Ultraman.
the fuck is? I don't think that's Ultraman.
No, it's not Ultraman.
Anyways, before we continue, let me describe the picture in front of you. On the first row on the top, there's a picture of Godzilla. That's obvious. Then a city. Then a blue television. Then, I don't know, the Taj Mahal. Then everyone's least favorite moth, apparently. Another city and another Taj Mahal. Then what I can only describe as Mr. Finman, the Finster Finman. A city. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, that's white Taj Mahal, then that's a city, and then red Taj Mahal. Two more white Taj Mahals, a spider, a pyramid, two blank slots, which is actually kind of pissing me off. Something that makes me think of a master hand was a demon hand. Another white Taj Mahal, a rainbow building, you know, where all the gays party. I don't know if that sounds offensive.
Yeah, this is about right.
I tend to party at places with rainbows.
And then there's a dinosaur, just not even like Godzilla, just a dinosaur.
That's Gorosaurus, yeah.
Just an
He's
actual
literally
dinosaur.
just a giant freaking T-Rex. A Godzilla-sized T-Rex. Like, that's all he is.
Nice. Two more pyramids, another city, a satellite? Wow.
Possibly.
How original. A pyramid. There's actually a couple buildings in this area with the, you know, rainbows on it. So I guess this is just like the gay lights district, you know.
I guess the red light district and the gay light district.
Of course. A couple of the rest are just buildings and TV. Not as interesting, but yeah, you know, there.
For anyone who has no idea what the fuck Zane is talking about, there's a link in the description and you can find the picture yourself.
Right, I forgot to mention that. There is a description because this does have pictures, and so it's helpful if you see those.
Why do you think I described them? What's wrong, Mommy? Are you okay?
I'm gonna fucking.
Oh, jeez. You okay there, Ichitan?
Part of me is just half tempted to turn my webcam on so Zane can see the utter just fury that is on my face right now.
Zane, you
I
should
don't
be
want to
very
do you better than I
encouraged.
ever have.
What was that?
Showing your face will only encourage me.
Yeah, Zane's kind of like that aspect of me, but cranked up to 11.
Jesus Christ.
Like, you thought I was bad.
And I don't even believe in him, and you're making me say his name. Like, that is how you were. I swear to God.
Ah, yes, I shall introduce you to the Lord through rage.
Okay.
You're okay?
Sorry.
Deep breaths.
Daddy, why is Mommy mad at me?
Which one of us is Daddy?
Certainly not Tom. He's my uncle.
Dude, this is you know what this is making me fucking think of Oran High School Host Club, where Tamaki always refers to himself as daddy.
Self as daddy.
Kiyoya as mommy, and I'm like, I now understand why Kiyoya was always so pissed off about that.
Anyway.
The fuck is that supposed to mean, Tom?
I don't know. I just thought it fit the situation.
Oh, I'm like, I rage quit so hard that I lost my place.
The sprite had.
Okay. The sprite had slight resemblance to Rodon, but the head was totally off. I moved this mysterious newcomer to the white temple icon and started the level. When I started the level, the screen appeared with the text, "Find the gem." Presumably, instructions for beating the level.
Okay.
Okay.
After that, I got my first look at the new playable monster. A hairy, dark blue creature with bat wings and a skull-like face named Solomon. I dislike that.
I dislike that a lot.
I actually
like
really like that design, not gonna
That
lie.
looks like it kind of looks like the Chiropterans from the original Blood Plus.
I actually know what you're talking about.
Finally.
I'm just sitting here looking at this dude, and I'm thinking he belongs in like a Metroid game. Could you just instead of
Like,
yeah,
Samus Aran, you play as Solomon?
I only watched like the first 2 episodes of Blood Plus, but like I saw some of the monsters, so yeah.
yeah, no. So I love the Blood Last Vampire franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Because it started out with the old, like I think it was like, I can't remember, when did that movie come out? It started with the Blood the Last Vampire movie, and that came out in 2002. And then there was the
15 years ago.
yeah. Then there was the Blood Plus, and then a couple years ago they did Blood C, which is like so much more gorier, and I fucking loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had a couple movies for that, but I also just wish they would have continued with Blood Plus, because the way they ended it, man, it just was like, you can't fucking end it like this. I need more. I need more.
That's either a very successful show or a very unsuccessful show, depending.
Oh, it was very successful. They just fucking hate us.
Suck.
You know what? How would you ask for the fucking... God damn.
You'll just give him more ammunition, Ichitan.
Stop giving him power.
But yeah, it's funny because that creature's name is Solomon, and there's actually a Chiropteran in this anime called Solomon, and it looks a lot like that thing. Like,
Oh.
That's honestly kind of cool. Maybe he's from the anime.
What is this?
Turns
a
out-
crossover episode?
Turns out this Godzilla demon's a weeb.
Most of them are.
She needs fuel, guys. Come on.
What the fuck?
So me and my roommate joke that I'm totally Pixie in the way that I act and do things, and he is just Brutus putting up with my shit.
You know,
I hope you're not huffing gas.
I don't have gas.
You know, there are actually some comic strips of Pixie when she's a little bit older, and it's like she's a bit calmer. I mean, she's still a cat and still Pixie, but like, I don't know. I just like all of the Pixie and Brutus stuff. It's just really good.
Yes.
I'm subscribed to their Patreon, like you should be to ours. Plug?
If you want to decide what thing or book we read next,
You should choose Pixie and Brutus comics. Why?
I don't
I
think
don't know.
that would work out quite well.
No, obviously it would work out perfectly well.
It'd be
It'd have to be like a
amazing.
retrospective kind of thing. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Tom's line.
It is? Okay.
Yes.
Whoops.
I also. Fuck.
And I also found that my path was blocked by a beam of light. It's a lightsaber and a small pillar with a plate on it.
It's a big lightsaber.
I
Where's
mean,
the
they're
plate?
big monsters. I figured that this beam of light was blocking the exit, so I have to find the gem and drop it on the plate to deactivate the beam. Pretty fair assumption.
Why did I just have the weirdest mental image of some like military like general like staring like off into the distance as Godzilla destroys a city, and he's just like, no, we must find a way to live with these monsters, and it just skips to like 1,000 of like different construction workers just building Godzilla a giant house.
I don't know why your mind went there, but I'm glad it did.
You're just like, it's a giant temple, right? Did
Mhm.
these guys build it, or did they just hire a bunch of, hire in, quotation marks, a bunch of people to build it for them? If so, how long did it take?
That's actually a valid question. Damn it, Zane, you're making me think. That's dangerous.
Does Godzilla understand the intricacies of lasers?
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I mean, probably. He's been shown to have at least some degree of intelligence. Like
Is
in
Godzilla
the,
a rocket scientist, though? Is he that
No,
smart?
that's Gamera.
Yeah.
Aliens do exist in the Godzilla universe, so who knows?
Oh, Tom, did you ever see the little Godzilla gift I had for you the other day?
I don't think so. I'm scared. Llytic, Zane, help me. I'm scared.
Don't worry, she's mad at me, not you.
I'm pretty sure I just heard Llytic face dusk in the background because he knows.
I did not. Oh, I remember. I remember now. It took me a second. I remember. Fuck.
Is it up further in the chat or?
How exactly?
She added you.
I added you so you would see it.
Okay. Let's see here.
Okay,
Okay.
so who's line?
Like, moo.
Did
Let
Tom
me.
find it?
How do I search ats again? Do I go to settings or?
No, you see there's a search thing up at the top.
Okay.
Then you can do from. Then
Okay.
and then type in her thing. Or mentions and type in yours.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Scrolling. Was it in this? I mean, I'm assuming it was in this.
Yeah, it was in this chat.
It was in this chat.
All right, now I need to. Okay,
I mean, a guy named
do-
David died for scientific reasons for this man.
You can do from Ichitan.
Oh yeah, that.
Yes, that. Do we want to tell the audience at home what that is?
No, they'll want us to read it.
Oh,
I don't think
that.
anyone suggested actual porn yet.
Give it time. I refuse to read it. I'm just like, nope, not doing that.
Yeah, 50 Shades too much for Tom, then that's definitely too much for him. Zane, your line.
How
Also,
Mother, I am trying to read my line.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
Exactly. To do that, I didn't know. There wasn't anything in the original game requiring you to find an item to beat a level. I'd have to find out where I obtained the gem. The only direction I had to go was left, so on I proceeded.
Wouldn't it be cool to have like a Godzilla Metroidvania game where you're like playing as a monster and then you have to like explore all over different places and stuff? That'd be really cool.
Solomon was an interesting monster, to say the least. He was capable of both flight and a heat beam, both of which to be proved very useful. He could also kick and slash with his wings, but he couldn't duck. Well, that seems kind of bullshit.
So jump instead of ducking.
Tom,
Don't
I'm sorry,
do
I
that duck
found your
noise.
whole idea. I've been staring at baby.
Why am I not supposed
No.
to make duck noises?
Because so at work, whenever like a supervisor's sitting alert to your desk for you to like come up and talk to them, the alert noise is literally a duck quack, and it just gives me anxiety.
Why would they do that?
Okay, I'll stop
So
making the duck
instead of-
noise. I'm sorry.
So instead of quacking, can I wah? You know, like Luigi.
No, because TikTok. Anytime I hear Luigi go wah, I think of somebody taking Cardi B's WAP, but changing WAP to Luigi going wah.
What?
Wah, 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 wah. Wah, 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 wah.
We'll find it.
Here, have a small round bird.
Fuck.
Tom's out here posting birds, and I'm just sitting here posting, not birds.
The way you fucking said that, Tom.
Anyways, here's one bird.
Here, have a small round bird.
I mean, that's a cute little shit. You can't deny that.
Is that going to be Cornelius's new picture?
No.
Okay.
I'm keeping the pirate one.
That's not.
Anyway, the White Temple's music was a vocalizing choir, or a video game approximation of such. It's hard to describe, but it had a very holy sound to it.
Gangster's Paradise, but only the choir part.
Well, then you're just leaving out the good parts.
I saw there's a picture that I've got the original version of the picture, but they had like duplicated it and like so so like
what the fuck is going on?
Different things. It wasn't long before I started running into waves of strange new enemies.
Chelsea bird.
They did little to stop me. I ran past them while slashing. It didn't take any damage.
No damage.
No
No
damage.
damage.
Zane, you have a concerning amount of these videos.
There was a pause between each wave of enemies. After you killed about 10, there wouldn't be any for about a minute, then the next wave would appear after 5 minutes. I noticed holes in the floor and ceiling. What?
These are freaking creepy as shit.
They look like Gamera enemies.
Guillotine-mouthed creatures were rapidly flying up and down these crevices, so I had to time my jumps carefully because I didn't know if I'd get another shot at this. Luckily, I managed to get through without a scratch. I'm just lucky, I guess.
After that, can I say something?
No.
Okay. After that, I found myself at the end of the hallway, facing some kind of mini-boss monster. It moved fast and had some kind of projectile that it shot in 4 directions, but I killed it quite easily using Solomon's heat beam. When the battle was over, I had my gem, which was inside the creature's head.
He's just carrying it. That's great. Well, this is mine
On
now.
my way to steal your man.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast, faces past, I'm homebound.
I found that I could pick up and hold the gem by walking over to it and holding down B. I made the long trek back to the start, deposited the gem on the plate, which deactivated the beam. Nice.
Nice.
I found that I could pick up and hold the gem by walking
Nope,
over
Tom
to it.
just read that.
I left the stage. Ow.
You okay there?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Shit.
I left the stage and was shown what was probably the strangest quirk relating to the Solomon monster.
I'm sorry, this is the best thing I've seen all day.
Still the best. 1973.
Still the best.
I'm the best. I'm the best.
What this is missing is just like one of those gifs of like the pixelated sunglasses dropping down from the top and Indigo on his face.
Yeah, not gonna lie, like I said, I really like the design for this monster. Like it's really fun.
That's why
I
he's
disliked
the
the overworld sprite, but I like this image.
Yeah, me too. Hang on, I'll do that in a sec. Let's see.
I believe it's Ichitan's line.
Okay, yeah.
So, Tom,
Hmm.
this person I keep posting in chat is from a game similar to like those Toho-style shoot-'em-ups, right? With like,
Uh-huh.
she's an enemy in the game, but instead of shooting laser beams at people, she throws rocks at them.
Okay.
Same.
I want to rock.
I refuse.
Her move is literally, I'm going to throw rocks at you.
All right. There we go.
Okay, so every time you complete a stage or defeat a boss with Solomon, this screen appears. I have no idea what "still the best" 1973 means. Neither the date nor phrase has any meaning or significance to me that I can think of, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about it.
I think it just means that Solomon's the best.
But I was talking about this.
Fucking hell.
The chat is a shit show right now, and it's glorious.
It is. It very much is. The next level I played was one that I call Bronze Pyramids. I used Godzilla and found that he had been leveled up to 12 since I had last played him in Dementia.
The bronze pyramids were fairly normal as far as these levels go, but the visuals were quite interesting, almost unusually colorful and lively. The music had a fittingly Egyptian style to it. It was slow and mysterious sounding. Now I'm just imagining the dry desert theme from Super Mario just playing in the background.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna say it,
Waluigi's taco stand.
CG5's songs are way better than they have any right to be.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Like, I've listened to a few things in his catalog. They're pretty fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
Rolled? Is it ice rolled?
Yes.
Oh my god, Godzilla's larger than the pyramids.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. He's Godzilla.
I strolled through the level fighting off various enemies. None were too difficult, although the ants could be a pain if you ran into too many at once. Step on them. My favorite enemy was this giant reptile I encountered halfway through.
It's a fun-looking enemy anyway, so yeah.
My brain suddenly just... You know that song, Bitch, I'm Madonna?
I think so.
Bitch, I'm Godzilla just popped into my head.
I like that.
Ichi's
Uh-huh.
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
Well, it appears we're at an impasse here.
Hold on.
Starts with at the end.
Yeah. Sorry, my computer glitched for a second. Oh.
Well,
At the end of the level, I came to a giant pyramid, and I engaged in yet another mini-boss fight. Although this was a bit different, because I had to fight two of these monsters at the same time. God damn it.
what, the last one that Tom just put in?
No, Zane spamming little fucking gremlin creature thing.
Please
Oh,
don't
that.
insult my child. I love her. She can't even say the word
God.
engineer properly.
God damn it. See, this is why we are so disappointed in you. You and your anime bullshit.
I
And your
never said anything
your-
about being
and your-
disappointed in him. This
and
is
your-
entirely you.
and your mangas.
I'm proud of you,
Mangoes.
son.
Thanks, Dad. At least you support my endeavor of throwing rocks at people who deserve it.
Well, wait, will you put it that way?
How dare you speak that man's name in this house?
Whose name? What?
He was talking like just making a fucking My Hero joke because he said Endeavor.
Fuck.
Oh shit.
Okay.
We are Aizawa stans in this house.
Oh, well, I see why you're disappointed in me.
You have
What
something you want to tell me, son?
What has been going on?
mother. Not at all.
You lying to me?
I think I'm more disappointed in the memes Tom's been posting. Holy fuck. Like, those are fucking cringe. After defeating the twin monsters, I noticed something strange returning to the board. I was now able to move my monster piece anywhere on the board without limits. Normally, Godzilla could only move 3 spaces each turn, and Mothra could move 5.
I wanted to try out Solomon some more, so I moved his piece over to one of the brown pillar-looking icons, colored dots, and started the level. Yes, the rainbow building Zane was talking about earlier.
Ooh, fun.
Yes. Why is Zane howling?
When I got to the level, I realized that the level icon represented totem poles. Aw, it's not the gay-like district. I was greeted by 2 of them right at the beginning. The music had a Native American sound to it. It seemed to be using the same instruments as the Entropy Forest. It was noticeably different, but just as foreboding.
Starts with I walked around.
Yep. I walked around for 3 minutes with nothing else in sight besides the totem poles. I didn't realize until then, but I wasn't expecting another level with nothing alive in it. After all the activity and entropy, walking by all those multicolored faces, this unnerving level left me feeling like I was being watched. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, the totem poles?
No!
No. Scroll down.
Scroll down!
How far down? What the? Okay.
The American dream.
In case anybody's confused, there is a bald eagle wearing a bikini
Not my proudest fap.
with hella titties.
Ah, yes. Otherwise known as my manifest destiny. This is the true American dream.
I'm proud to be.
I'm proud to be an American plays, and this image is just in the background.
It's just like a small, poorly cropped JPEG.
Is it my line or whose
Nope,
line
it's
is it?
mine.
Okay.
Only about 10 minutes after I started Exodus, I was already halfway through. After getting back from the totem pole level, I tried one of the TV screens to see how strange they were this time.
Even more strange than before, apparently. The music for this was the Uranus theme.
I am both terrified and aroused.
I am scaroused.
Scorny. What the fuck?
So this rather promiscuous picture gave me a really Interesting idea. I'd like for a creepypasta.
Oh no.
It'd be something like the actual name of the creepypasta would be crossed out, and it would just be called "You're Not Welcome." And it would just be every time there was a visual representation like this, all the faces in the pictures would be looking at you. But like the narrator would keep describing it like that's not happening, like they don't see the people looking at you, right?
Yeah.
And eventually the narration would conflict with the pictures as like maybe the person on screen just gets closer and closer to you.
Vibe check.
Yeah, yeah, they were gonna try to vibe check you. Anyways, I switched back to Godzilla to play another level, and this level was quite a surprise. It was at my mom's house.
There's no big titty eagles, so...
It was a normal city level. The colors were gloomy, but even still, this was quite a shock. This was the kind of level I would expect to see in a Godzilla game, and I was kind of mad that I didn't get to play it earlier. The music was the Earth theme.
Oh, that looks fun.
I found it strange that a level fitting a Godzilla game would show up this late. No point crying over spilled milk, I suppose.
I moved Solomon over to a grayish-green icon, which turned out to be a giant high-tech laboratory of some sort.
And now we're in Alien.
Now I'm just imagining like Solomon just swinging his arms back and forth, like just strolling along.
Making my way downtown.
Basically. Like he's quickly
Walking
becoming my
fast,
favorite monster. I mean, I love Godzilla.
Past
But...
and I'm homebound.
Solomon's just
I'm
our
not gonna
boy.
slam my head into the desk for that. Have you seen the one where it was like that weirdly posed armless statue?
No, I don't think so.
Please tell
Okay.
me more.
No, I don't want to look at the weather. Whose fucking line is it?
Who knows?
I think it's Zane's.
No, I haven't read in a while, and I think Ichitan just...
Didn't you just read that it was a high-tech lab?
Yes, I did. So it is.
Did.
Sorry.
Yep.
I got distracted.
Lots of mechanical drones in this level, but Solomon cleared through them just like the white temple enemies. The music was a gritty, industrial beat. There was also a strange flying cyborg enemy, which was annoying because it could fly away when you jumped to attack it.
That does sound annoying. Fight me like a man, you coward!
I refuse.
Solomon may have wings, but he can't fly.
Oy.
Also,
Damn
not
it.
the best advice, Tom.
I got lost again. My
Also of interest.
computer keeps glitching.
At least it's not Aizawa stealing the text again.
Also of interest, there was these large stasis tanks holding some kind of monster inside. As you would guess, sometimes the monsters awaken and shatter through the glass. No. It's not Aizawa anymore. It's Gamzee.
Well, that's really a problem.
Yeah. And you just had to say something because he decided he was going to call himself to my screen.
Wait, you have no control when those guys go on screen?
You can call them. You can call them and make them show up, but a lot of the times they'll just
Randomly show up.
yeah.
No
I would
input, they just...
love to have like an April Fool's Day where if I was like the boss of a company where I just installed that on everyone's computer at work.
Boss, I was trying to send the report and then a small anime character just stole everything.
You stole all the text, sir.
Boss, there's a weird virus that's infected my computer.
What weeb hacked my computer?
Oh, is it my line?
Anyway. No, it's my line now.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay.
I tried to get past the stasis tanks as fast as possible because the monsters inside proved to be vicious little bastards upon release. Well, that looks like a fun guy.
It looks like, oh god, it's like a xenomorph that's close to the size of Godzilla. That's horrifying to think about.
It kind of looks like the ones from Prometheus. More than like standard xenomorph.
At the end of the level was an elevator, which I used to go down to the bottom of the level where the exit was. Along the way, I was shot at by security drones. I couldn't leave the elevator, so my only defense was the heat beam. He's in the elevator.
Making my way downtown.
This is my life now.
Just an elevator-themed version of Making My Way Downtown.
Elevator music making my way downtown. That's awesome.
Oh, right. So I accidentally scrolled down too far, and there's some weird shit.
Yeah, welcome to the Creepypasta.
There's been weird shit.
Go back up to Solomon in the elevator. It's a little bit more. It's a little less
That's
concerning.
Adorable. The last level type was a simple thing that I call the Heart Temple for obvious reasons. Wow, that's a lot of hearts.
I love it.
Now it takes Heartbreaker to a whole new level.
So, is this what people like? Is this where they mass produce those images of people who spam all those colored hearts on images?
I guess.
Sure. Let's go with that.
That's
Each 10. Nothing but a big hallway.
Okay, that's what I thought. But I was also trying not to like burp again.
Yeah.
Nothing but a big hallway filled with floating enemies shaped like human hearts. They're incapable of causing you damage. Bull. So what you do is you run through the level, smashing as many as you can to get all the power-ups. One run through these levels will get you the life meter back up to full, and I would greatly appreciate these levels later.
I just kind of want to get like a big room and fill them with the bastards and just vibe. Don't go in there, that's the heart room.
Yeah, they might eat your giblets.
Okay, is Zane quiet for anyone else or no?
He was a little quiet, but I could understand what he was saying.
Would you rather me eat my mic?
I'd
No.
rather you not know. I don't need to hear you deep throat your mic right now.
I think you do.
When would you Llytic?
Kinky.
Don't blame this on me. The Heart Temple's music reminded me of a circus tune, and an overly cheerful sound to it which gave the level a really weird feeling.
Having seen all the level types, I chose to fight Gorosaurus using Yeah! Solomon's my favorite character right now.
The Chad Solomon versus the also Chad Godzilla.
I was about to say, you fucking call Godzilla the Virgin Godzilla.
No, the Virgin Godzilla. The only one of its kind except for its children.
I was about to say, do you know if Godzilla's had sex?
If Godzilla's the only one of its kind, I doubt it's had sex.
I know for a fact that Solomon's had sex.
Some of the fan fictions I've read have anything to do with it. Yes, he has. Many times.
Nice.
Sometimes with Mothra.
Oh.
We don't like to think about that.
The music for this fight was G-Zora?
Gazora. Or
Gezora.
Nah,
G-Zora.
G-Zora's theme.
Jizera.
No.
Jizera.
It was during this fight I realized that Solomon was overpowered. A single LM slash could take down as many as 4 of the enemy's life bars.
Nice.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
Life bars.
due to this,
Oh, here comes the rain again, falling from the stars.
I don't think it's supposed to come from that high.
Due to this, the fight was over very quickly. Gorosaurus had no projectile attacks or anything else that would match Solomon's deadly claws. But I kept the fight going just long enough to see if Gorosaurus would use his iconic kangaroo kick, and I was greatly pleased when he did.
Cha!
From the top rope! Even though I knew Solomon was my fighting ace, I used Godzilla to battle Kumonga, just for variety. I briefly considered using Mothra, but of course Godzilla won out.
I mean, I get it, but at the same time, why you gotta do Mothra like that, man? Come on.
How you gotta do Mothra dirty like that?
Kumanga was also a simple opponent, no heat beams or anything. He attacks by jumping on you, stabbing with his mandibles, and also uses his signature webbing stream to paralyze you. That sounds annoying. Once you get webbed, Kumanga will sometimes take the opportunity to attack, but it's mostly a way to buy some time, like Ghidorah backing you in the corner until time runs out. His music was Hidora's theme. Ah yes, the smog monster.
I'm sorry, once you got what? You over here webbing people?
Yo, this spider's cooming all over them.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
With Gorosaurus and Kumonga defeated, I was at the end of ecstasy. Before I fought Ghidorah, there was something I had to do.
Starts with I wasn't expecting.
Well, I wasn't expecting your goddamn face, but here we are. Oh god, spider. Spider, scroll.
Fine, I guess we won't do face cam for the next Back Alley Book Club recording session.
Don't hurt my feelings like that. I wasn't expecting much from it, but for documentation's sake, I look at the other TV screen. This is what it was.
Truly my proudest fact.
It's a sink wearing a suit.
Me when I see them quality memes.
You won't get those from me. Yeah.
I don't think there was ever much reason behind the TV screens. If I had to guess, I'd just say it was some random uncontrolled manifestation of the cartridge's ability. Or maybe it all makes perfect sense to the game. Who knows? Anyway, Mr. Fawcett's theme was the Saturn music.
Mr. Fawcett.
Mr. Fawcett. I was gonna try to do the Sandman song, but I can't figure out what to rhyme with Fawcett.
Man me it's sand.
Oh yeah, that's right. It doesn't fucking rhyme.
You didn't even notice that I used the meme version of the song.
I know you used the meme version. Mr. Sandman, bring me your dreams. Yeah, dreams and man doesn't rhyme.
Make him the cutest that I've ever seen. That's kind of a slant rhyme.
What?
That's kind of a slant rhyme. Also, may or may not be making a note for the name Mr. Fawcett for future reference.
Well, yeah, dream and scene are near rhyme. They're just close enough to where you can get away with it. So it's not a direct line after that it rhymes. It's in every other line, every other rhyme or line, or not even that, because it's first one and then the next two rhyme.
Still a catchy song.
Oh yeah, it's a catchy song. I'm just trying to figure out the rhyme scheme for it.
It was time for the opponent I had been dreading, not Ghidorah. Although I had gained courage with Solomon's combat advantages, I was still nervous, and when I started the fight, I was immediately confused.
What the mother of fuck is that?
Okay.
Do we get to Mr. Rainbow? No.
Oh, it's raining.
Is it raining there too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Just
My-
like, what, 2 hours away?
2 or 3, depending on how fast you drive. But yeah.
It's honestly about an hour 45, 2 at the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, not too far off, but still, that's a pretty big squall line.
Yeah.
What's my line?
My opponent.
Yes.
My opponent was not Godzilla. I defeated the imposter with a few strikes and then
Not What are these names?
Japanese.
Not Mogera.
Yeah,
Mogera.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Not Mr. Mowgli appeared. It made sense.
Then it made sense, probably, is what he meant to say.
Yeah. In order
Probably.
to get to not Ghidorah, I had to battle all the previous replacements first.
Anyone else watch the show The Replacements? It was both concerning and kind of a fun idea.
Oh, you mean
Yes.
the one about how Todd and Riley were oh so sad?
Yep.
Yep. And battle them I did. Oh, I have a little tiny sick All Might on my screen now.
Oh
And
no.
that is
he's
definitely all. Oh my god.
Solomon using the energy beam against the big duck thing is pretty cool. Then he's using an I beam and going after the mammoth.
That might
Oh.
not be an I-beam. That might be a beam from the whale thing.
That's also a possibility. Good lord, Solomon's just wrecking all of these things.
I
I'm
tore
scared.
my way.
He's probably going to be. He's probably going to be the final boss or something.
I'm sorry. No.
What did you do?
I picked him up with my mouse to like move on to a different part of my screen, and he started like spitting up blood, and I felt bad.
I tore my way through them until I had finally made it to not Ghidorah, who was a Dorat.
Okay, so those little miniature Chimera things. There were 3 of them that fused together to make the original Ghidorah in the. That's
Yeah.
Once I stopped laughing, I destroyed him with only 2 slashes. Music stopped, and I thought I was going back to the board, but the battle wasn't over yet.
What the
Oh God!
It's the Rainbow Boy.
That is everything, I think.
That's
This dude.
amazing.
The real fight was against the Chimera, a monstrous hybrid of all the replacement beasts. This was by far the most difficult boss yet. Every attack of his would cut down whole life bars per use, while attacks against him were greatly weakened. Solomon's slash, for example, was now lucky enough to take away 1/2 a life bar.
Oh wow! Solomon got nerfed.
Fucking hell.
That sounds like a Dark Souls boss fight. Jeez.
Well, imagine a fight in which, like, the opening cinematic for it is just, well, like, not even opening cinematic. Like, you go in and you fight a whole bunch of, like, weaker enemies. It's like, alright, that wasn't too bad. And then the cutscene starts up and just all the pieces of the enemies you fought just drag themselves together into one big boss.
That would be an amazing boss fight, not gonna lie.
I'm going to keep that in mind for the Planeswalker campaign.
Oh God.
Possible necromancer.
Yeah.
Starts with during this.
During this battle, I gained a great appreciation for 2 things: the boss fight time limit and the heart temple. Had it not been for those things, I might have never beaten this boss.
Take down the behemoth, I came up with a strategy. I would switch between Godzilla and Solomon as one began to get dangerously low on health. I would take him through the heart temple while fighting Chimera with the other. Here come my blessings that Chimera couldn't regain lost health. And here's Godzilla just getting decked in the face.
With like a freaking buzzsaw like chain arm thing. That's insane. A very interesting thing about Chimera was that the colored sections on his body corresponded to his different body parts. So each part effectively had its own life meter. The head was invincible as long as the other parts were present and would always be the last part to be destroyed. Oh, that's creepy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wow. Well, that's unpleasant.
Look at this dude.
Look at
He'd
the
be
top of his head.
strutting. In addition to being difficult, it was also the longest fight so far. I try to remember how many times we got taken out of the fight by the timer, but I lost count around 13.
Wow.
Number 13. NES Godzilla Chimera. The last thing you'd want in your NES game. A ghost haunting it. But
That worked a lot better than it probably should have.
I think that's only because I can copy Chill's voice. I mean, not perfectly, obviously, but
Eventually is what you start with.
Yep.
yes.
Eventually, I had destroyed all components but the head, which now flew around on its own at an incredible speed.
Fast as fuck, boy. Chimera fought well, but I was extremely determined, and once he was reduced to a head, he no longer had the power to defeat Solomon, and I heat beamed him into oblivion. He ended up in an Elder Scrolls game? Wow, you hit him hard.
Just the floating head just appears in oblivion as I'm playing.
And it's still kaiju sized.
Yes. Oh God! What has this gate open now?
You ever been punched so hard you ended up in an entirely different genre?
Yes.
Librarian?
No, actually.
Huh.
One of my crushes.
I
It didn't end well.
noticed.
And then Chimera was no more. I was exhausted after that drawn-out fight and worried that might affect my performance in the in-world chase level.
The headquarters icon was replaced, but not by the Hell Beast face. Instead, it was a crucifix.
That's not a crucifix. That's just a cross. There's no Jesus there, so it's not a crucifix.
Fine, I'll put a Jesus there.
Jesus does not exist.
Give me enough time, I'll find one.
Well, not on this cross, no. Just a cross, not a crucifix.
I mean, apparently there was a Yahesha, but who knows if he actually did anything. Chilla?
Yeah, I just swiped on a guy on Tinder because he had a chinchilla. Look.
I mean, that's a good
Fair
reason.
enough. Fair enough.
Be like, hey, so when do you want to hook up? No, I just want to pet your chinchilla. That's all.
Mistakes it for you talking dirty.
I want
Hey.
to pet the fluffy boy.
We show up and he's all like, so what are you doing? Where's the chinchilla? Oh, that wasn't, no, where's the fucking chinchilla?
I came for your chinchilla.
Okay, for your chinchilla.
You just pull out a knife.
Where's the
Where's the
chinchilla?
fucking chinchilla, bitch?
Don't make me stab a bitch. I've done this over a chinchilla before.
Damn right. That's why they call me the chinchilla stabber. You would think I was actually stabbing chinchillas, but no, I was stabbing people I wanted the chinchilla from.
This is weirdly specific. Is that why you stabbed me? I told you I didn't have one.
You lied.
I said very clearly that I did not have one.
Then why was there chinchilla fur on your shirt?
I got hungry.
I knocked over my drink. Thankfully, the lid was closed.
That's good.
This guy's Tinder profile says you can't choose your father, but you can choose your daddy.
I mean, not wrong.
Yikes. I mean, just,
I think it's your line.
no, it's not.
Whose is it?
I don't know. I'm so lost.
I think it's yours.
My computer's been taken over by tiny Toshinoris.
That's a phrase I never thought I'd hear.
Okay. Starts with but now.
But now. What? But now, here I was at the end, and the icon was completely different. What did it mean, and why a crucifix? It made me very uneasy. See, he even said it was a crucifix.
Okay there, Captain Kirk.
I'm glad that's not.
Actually, might have actually skipped a line. Whoops.
Oh well.
Before that, it said I was completely stunned. I wasn't excited about seeing the Hellbeast icon again, but if there was only one good thing about those levels, it's that they were predictable. I had no idea what to expect. Then what Ichigo said. Now it's Tom's line.
What?
Yes.
So
Excuse
are you
me?
just okay?
Starts.
I attempted to start the level with Solomon, but couldn't. I got this notice that simply stated Solomon can't enter here.
Solomon's
Oh
not
no,
welcome.
Solomon's a demon.
They don't want the best.
Solomon's
can't
not allowed
handle
to
the
enter
best.
since Solomon can't die. He's
Solomon's too
powerful.
good for Jesus. Jesus isn't worthy of Solomon.
It didn't say why, but I think maybe it has to do with Solomon's demonic appearance. Since Solomon was out of the question, I went with Gajira again instead.
Once I saw the level, the crucifix made sense. The level was a graveyard.
I think
Wait,
it's just-
shit. I am very tired right now.
Yeah. Well, we're almost done.
It didn't say why. But I think maybe it has something to do with Solomon's demonic appearance. Since
my
Solomon
line.
was out of the question. And
That
without
was my line. Wait.
Already read that one.
yeah, well, you know what? That's everything.
We don't have time.
Shit, I'm out. Woo.
Yep. Peace out.
Okay.
Please don't.
Should I read now?
Yeah, you just read. I'm done with this.
Okay.
You stole my line. I don't care anymore.
Damn it,
I'm very
Llytic.
fucking
Why did you gotta
tired.
do that?
Ah!
I was still on edge, thinking this was some kind of trick. The last level had always involved running from the demonic beast, and I wasn't going to be fooled into thinking this would be any different.
So I started out. What the fuck is that? Started out running, but after a minute without interruption, I slowed down. It was during this time that the music caught my attention. I know it sounded familiar when I first heard it. But it took a while before I realized what it was. An 8-bit rendition of Prayer for Peace from the Godzilla film. A very sad, powerful song, even in this form.
Ichitan, it's your line, and I don't think Llytic's going to steal it this time.
At 2. What the fuck is that?
Well, I would say hot, but I'm not sure.
I love how both you and Zane got distracted by it.
At 2 minutes into the level, I encountered something that I wasn't sure how to react to.
I don't think any of us are.
It looks like the freaking alien girl from that Scooby-Doo movie where like Scooby and
Yes.
Shaggy dated aliens without realizing they dated aliens.
Yeah, that was...
I think I had a one-night stand with this thing.
That's bigger than Godzilla, dude. How did you manage?
I have
Dude,
my
if
ways.
you brought space aids to Earth, I am going to kill you.
I've been tested. I always make sure I'm tested when I go off-world.
Oh, we're supposed to be tested when we go off world. I knew that. What about offline?
Off what?
Off timeline.
Timeline.
Okay, you keep getting interrupted, so I can't hear the second word. Anyway,
Timeline.
my first instinct was to run, but this blue statuesque being simply floated in place. I felt compelled just to stare at it for a time.
Since this was a grave and it was floating over a chapel, I guess that this was some kind of angel watching over the deceased.
It gave me a strange but warm feeling. I wouldn't say happy. But I felt I was at peace. Somehow. I'd never seen this thing before yet. It was very familiar to me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just as I was going to leave, the hell beast appeared, and its presence warped the music into a terrifying, discordant screeching and transformed the level, desecrating the tombstones as a new ground appeared, comprised of blood-soaked bodies.
Well.
That's lovely.
Oh, next picture. Oh no.
Oh man, I really liked her. Well, I guess that's not going to happen. I feel my heart now beating out of control. I had no chance of escape with the monster that close. It lunged for the kill, but the angel got in its way. The demon roared and started clawing it through the angel's leg. Tears of blood streamed from its eyes.
Yes, tears of blood.
I didn't notice the eyes part in the sentence right at that moment, so I didn't. I thought it was tears full of blood.
Oh, this next picture is concerning. I wanted to save the angel, but there was nothing I could do. I had to honor its sacrifice and run, and so I ran through the hellish landscape as fast as I could. The beast soon caught up with me, still swallowing the body of the angel whose legs it had torn off. That's...
Just as well I never got her number.
And this sight made my terror change into anger, and I found myself hating this horrible monster. There was no doubt in my mind that it was pure evil, and I wanted to die.
When I got to the end, I remembered how it responded to my insult in trance. I spoke to it and said, "You're going to pay."
Oh no!
This is gonna be fun.
This was its response.
Big boy open mouth. His response was, "Ah!"
I had no idea how I would follow up on that threat.
And nothing could have prepared me for the horrors of the final world. Zenith.
Alright, that's where we're gonna end that one.
Merp.
Special thank you to our patrons, Summermoon Soldier and Destiny Beard, for, of course, supporting us on Patreon. If you like what we do, consider going down to the link in the description and pledging any amount of money you want. Or you don't have to. You could just do the usual YouTube bullshit. You know, one of the two really helps. Or both. Up to you.
Yeah,
Thank
don't
y'all.
forget to lick and shave eyes.
What?
What?